Hi, I just wanted to do an update on my ketamine experience. I've been taking the low doses for about 2 months now, I guess it is, and I have been really pacing it out. They recommended going all the way up to I guess that's 30 milligrams a night. I did that a couple of times and it just knocked me straight out. I just was asleep in like 10 minutes. So even now, I just take a quarter of that and I still basically fall almost, probably within 15 minutes, I'm knocked out cold and asleep. So, because I saw it on one of the Facebook pages, somebody was saying, oh, can you drive normally and stuff like that? It's like, no. I certainly can't. It affects me very strongly. It knocks me right to sleep. And basically at this point, I'm kind of using it as a sleeping aid. So I'm going to use the rest of it for that. But I have let the company know that I'm not going to be renewing the prescription. And I thought it was really interesting that the second I sent that message that I was not going to be renewing, they stopped sending me the morning check-in text asking how my mood is doing and asking me questions about side effects and stuff like that. So they immediately stopped sending those check-in texts, which on one hand, because I have an avoidant personality and I don't like a lot of stuff on my phone, I constantly am deleting all the phone calls and the text messages. I like to keep my phone very just as needed, just the most important things on there, and I try to delete everything else off of there. So on one hand, I didn't mind it, but I also think that's kind of negligent and dangerous that they're not following up and continuing to check in for the month that I'm on the medication. So there's that. The other side effect that I am having is that I feel like my skin got really, really bad. I have makeup on, and this camera's trash, so you can't really see it, but I started breaking out really, really bad. So that's also leading me to want to take the super, super low doses and spread it out even more. I am probably going to spread out the last half or so of what I have for that month. I'm probably going to spread that out over a long period of time. Again, I'm just going to take the quarter size amounts and I'm going to take it as needed for basically as a sleeping aid or as an anxiety med. And because insurance will cover anxiety meds and won't cover ketamine, I'm probably, if I'm still struggling in the future when I run out of the ketamine, I'll probably get back onto an anxiety med for sleep problems. I'm hoping that I am going through a 12-step program with a sponsor for Under Earning Anonymous and for love addiction, for relationship issues. And I'm hoping that doing the 12 steps, and it's not therapy, but it is kind of a self-help program. So I'm hoping going through that will help me deal with my anxiety and depression enough that I can get off all medication. My goal would be to be able to emotionally regulate myself without any medications needed. So that's where I'm at. That's my update. I still am glad I did this. I'm still glad I had the experience. I was very curious about it. And I think if you're struggling with your mental health, try a bunch of things. I would love to try hypnotherapy. Again, it's expensive. So that's what's holding me back at this point. But if I could find an affordable hypnotherapist, I would love to try that next. I've tried Reiki and I thought it was fun. I didn't necessarily feel it was productive enough to warrant the time and energy to do it. But I mean, if you're struggling, I think it's worth trying almost anything and everything that is healthy that you can. you know, you got to do whatever you can to take care of yourself. And if that means joining a 12-step group, there's a lot of 12-step groups out there. There's ones for gambling, sex, love, under-earning, debtors anonymous. So all your money issues on both sides of it, spending and earning. They're like drinking, drugs. And again, I think for drugs can even be pain meds or sleeping pills or, you know, whatever issues you have. There's pretty much a 12-step group out there. Codependence. And with online, I mean, pretty much all these groups now have Zoom meetings. So you can be anywhere in the world if you have a computer and hop into a Zoom group and check them out. They're free, which is great. They're available to anybody. So yeah, you gotta, I don't know. I'm being open-minded, and I'm enjoying trying new things, and I'm looking forward to feeling better. I actually feel like I have made a lot of progress in the last couple of months and am feeling a lot better. I had a situation happen, which I might explain in another video coming up. A relationship thing that was very testing and trying, and I'm processing it, and so that's why I'm doing the sponsor in the love addiction program. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right, and that's all. It's all that you can do is keep moving forward, be willing to try new things, and reach out to people who are also working on themselves. That's really a key thing in this life. You are who you surround yourself with. And if you're surrounding yourself with people who are going down a dark road, you're going to end up finding yourself going down a dark road too. If you surround yourself with people who are focused on their goals and they're focused on improving themselves, then that's what's going to be pulling you that way. So I'm really trying to find people in my life who will be safe people. A lot of my anxiety stems from having relationships with people who are not safe people. And that's actually what I just went through again with somebody. And again, I haven't decided for sure if I want to open up that can of worms, and I think I would need to write out more of a script. I'm still dealing with a lot of anger around that situation, so I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it. But anyways, the ketamine. If you decide to try ketamine, take it slow. Do not feel pressure to take the amounts they recommend. Do not drive. Do not drive on ketamine at all. If you are going to be taking it with somebody, plan to be there for a few hours. Make sure you are in a very safe space and only around safe people who you really trust. I, again, only take it before bed by myself in the comfort and safety of my own home, and it knocks me right to sleep. And it does give me some very interesting dreams. I am a person who generally has pretty vivid dreams, though. And I do feel like it can aid a certain amount to processing emotions. And I do feel like it makes me sleep really good, and I do wake up more energized the next day. But with the cost of it and the breakouts and just that I don't want to be reliant on chemicals, it is not something I'm going to continue doing. But if you do try ketamine, I'd love to hear your experiences below. Tell me how it went for you, and if you would do it again, and if you would recommend it to other people. All right, thanks guys.